In the hidden corners of our world, beyond the reach of modern civilization, there are communities around the world that have preserved their unique way of life for centuries. They're hidden in the deepest and darkest corners of the earth, and their customs, rituals, and beliefs stunned anthropologists and researchers alike. Today, we're diving into the world's most unusual tribes. Let's dive in. Our journey begins in the land of fire and ice at the southern tip of South America, where the Selknam, also known as the Ona people, reside. These people were nomadic hunter-gatherers who roamed the vast expanses of Tierra del Fuego. For the Selknam, survival hinged on their mastery of the art of hunting. Armed with bows and arrows, they stalked the guanaco herds that roamed the unforgiving plains. Central to Selknam culture were their elaborate ceremonial rituals, through which they sought to commune with the spirits that resided in every rock, tree, and river. After interacting with European civilization, the tribe's numbers declined sharply, primarily due to diseases that their immune systems couldn't handle. Thus, the number fell from several thousand to a couple of hundred. In the 1930s, there were about 100 people left, and in 1974, the last pure-blooded Selknam died. Next, I'll tell you about another amazing people who live in Papua New Guinea. Their population fortunately has not decreased to zero, at least for now. At the moment, there are about 150,000 people, and they all speak the language of Huli, the same name as the name of their people. These are fierce hunters for skulls, whose militancy has created a bad reputation for cannibals for them, and their creepy rituals and ritual debauchery have greatly amazed and impressed Europeans. The Huli wigmen create astonishing wigs from their own hair. They combine these with yellow face paint and a belt of dangling pigtails to intimidate rival tribes. They also often wear decorative bone piercings through their nose by inserting the bones of animals through the septum. These wigs aren't just headgear. They're crafted over the years, carefully shaped and decorated as a mark of identity and pride. The strangest thing about this tribe's men is their fear of women. Yes, it may seem strange, but women and men there live separately. The husband has his own hut, where he lives with sons and relatives of the male gender, and the wife with daughters and grandmothers has her own. This is another Papuan people that I would like to tell you about. I'll start with the fact that these people live in rather difficult conditions. They often have floods, and so that there is no need to rebuild the housing every time, they decided to learn to build them on pillars, usually at a height of 3 meters. Some talked about huts at a height of 25 meters. The Korowai build these impressive structures not only for shelter, but also to protect themselves from predators and rival tribes, and for sure from floods. Imagine having to climb such a height every day. Building these homes takes incredible skill, using just wood and palm fronds. For the Korowai, life among the treetops is an everyday reality that keeps them close to nature. The thing is that the Papuan people are still craftsmen. They are known to the whole world for their amazing carving technique on wood. If you find this tribe interesting, please hit the like button to let me know you enjoyed it. Our next guests are the Asaro Mudmen. The Asaro Mudmen have a fearsome and fascinating tradition in the rugged highlands of Papua New Guinea. Covered in white mud and wearing ghostly clay masks, they appear as supernatural warriors, intimidating their enemies and fascinating onlookers. These mud-covered men are not aiming for the perfect complexion. They slap on the brown stuff because they believe it makes them look like spirits and scare off rival tribes in the area. They are one of many groups scattered on the highland plateau for over a millennium. They are isolated by harsh terrain and were only discovered around 75 years ago. In the highlands of Papua New Guinea, the Chimbu tribe has perfected a haunting tradition known as the skeleton dancers. They paint their bodies to look like skeletons, creating a ghostly, almost otherworldly appearance. It may be a look we're familiar with, but this tribe's skeleton dances originated to intimidate enemy tribes in what is a hotly contested and highly territorial country. The intricate body paint and synchronized dances make these warriors appear as if they've risen from the dead. They are so remote that little is known about their real lives, but it is understood they live in a temperate climate in rugged mountain valleys between 1,600 and 2,400 meters. Which of these tribes or traditions did you find the most surprising? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear what fascinated you the most. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us for more explorations of the world's unique cultures. Thank you for watching.